Ethics in project management. Project management is driven by decisions, often dozens or more per day. Some decisions are small, barely noticed, while others are prominent. Some require deep thought because they involve people, resources, and the environment. And sometimes these factors are in conflict, creating a dilemma and perhaps significant risks. While project managers normally know what to do, how to do, it can become a puzzle, especially when stakeholders' interests are in conflict. Like all leaders, project managers build trust by the way they make decisions. Here again, the how to do it can be puzzling yet is instrumentally important. Ethics is a discipline of how to do it best. Ethics is not about policies or the rules and the regulations, but the possible decision you need to take concerning the environment, resources, and the people. Ethics is a fundamental data of feelings and emotions, not concepts. Ethical decisions are subjective. Ethics is moral values, principles that we learn from our childhood by seeing our parents, grandparents, teachers, relatives, etc. All of them made us know what is good or bad, what is right or wrong, and to take the correct judgment and how our behavior is governed. Ethics in an organization sets a standard to identify what is bad or good in conduct and decision making. Whenever there is an ethical issue, the action of the person or an organization come to form and to decide which decision will harm or benefit the organization. Ethics play a vital role in project management and the key to execute projects successfully. It points out the responsibility and ability of the person to come to his or her conclusions through analyzing and to determine which principles should be appropriate or would be appropriate in a particular case. Ethics is a reasonable understanding for us to refrain from hurting others and sometimes a duty to help others. To live ethically, first we should study and examine our own beliefs and conducts and strive to ensure that we and the organization will help us to shape and live up to the fair standards. You need to figure out what is the right thing before you can do the right thing. Managers and leaders work to minimize ethical conflicts because of cultural differences, and an organization with an established code of ethics and conduct functions better. According to Project Management Institute, the project management ethics is an essential ingredient while managing projects to come over any conclusion. Ethical choices reduce the risk, advance positive results, increase trust, determine long-term success, and build reputation. Leadership depends upon the ethical choices you make. Ethics and leadership can add moral dimensions to decisions making process for success. Ensure ethics permeates all aspects of organizational operations. Ethics lead to trust and leads to leadership, which in turn leads to projects successful. There are commonly known steps to ethical decision process. The project management institution has come up with code of ethics and professional conduct document to help project management professionals to do what is right and ethical. The document expresses values to which project managers should pursue and define the behavior they should adopt to be successful. The purpose of ethical document is to build confidence in the project management profession and to help the individuals to become a better practitioner and help project managers to make wise decisions. Certain codes are very common and known to all of us by practice. First one is like be responsible. Take ownership of the decisions, including their consequences. This includes knowing and meeting all legal requirements, reporting ethical, unethical, illegal, legal conducts, or to appropriate management. Fulfill commitments and protecting proprietary and confidential information. Be respectful to yourself, listen to others, protect resources entrusted to the project managers. Fair and transparent decision, including disclosing conflict of interest to appropriate stakeholders, honesty in communication and conduct, trustworthiness for the critical values. It will actually create unity in and professionalism in teams, which in turn leads to the project success. Building trustworthy relationships. across different cultures, time zones, teams, and departments helps the smooth running of the project. Trust is one of the most common thread that holds together different cultural differences, disparate work cultures spanning various time zones, team members with different behaviors and departments with the unique objectives. So it is imperative for a project leader to grasp onto this and develop trustworthy relationships. Once the foundation of trust is built, the road ahead is not easy for a project manager. There will be many difficult situations for his or her moral compass will be tested. There will be times when he or she will face ethical dilemmas or challenges while managing projects. Making ethical decisions is not easy because not every ethical dilemma has one clear correct answer. That's why what makes it that's what makes it very tricky. During these situations, they need to be careful to maintain their status as trustworthy leaders. Once there is a lapse of ethics and trust shattered, it is extremely difficult to regain trust and make things right. Shortcuts and underhand behavior sometimes pay in the short term, but causes a lot of damage in the long run. To avoid these kind of incidents, the project management institution has produced an ethical decision-making framework. The framework goes like this, goes in a manner that though a process to make a decision when confronted with an ethical dilemma, it is intended as a guide for critical thinking throughout the ethical decision-making process. A good project manager should adopt the code and conduct of the ethics and professional conduct and make good use of the ethical decision-making framework. While senior managers or leaders should ensure that ethics permeate all aspects of organization operations to be successful in the long run. The framework is like this: recognize the ethical issues, get the facts, evaluate alternate options, make a decision and test it, reflect on outcome. Ethical issues and dilemmas should be identified. Favoritism between subordinates should be identified and cleared or rationalized. There should be a very strong practice of admission of wrongdoing. The company would ask the project manager or his team to do something, would never ask the project manager or his team to do something unethical. And there are certain more no's. The companies would never ask the project manager to slack off in their work, to put the blame on subordinates, to acquire sensitive material or work of other teams. The hard choices regarding contract between parties is one of the most highly debated area in ethical issues or ethical management in project management. Doing business in a different country is ambiguous and may contradict practices done at home. So project managers should make sure that their team members are equally supported and their opinions are heard. If project manager is at fault for unsuccessful venture or project completion, he or she must admit his wrongs. Project manager should have a strong sense of ethics and he should lead the subordinates by examples. In any project or in any team, there is no I. Project if project is unsuccessful, the most ethical outcome is that whole team fails. Before signing a contract, the company should make sure to ask questions to cut ties with people in project teams. To replace them with others given based on the contract. Distinguish between what is acceptable and unacceptable when doing business abroad. Nothing that Noting that various laws of both the home country and the host country are required to be followed in totality. Project managers are not the least expected to be influenced by anyone apart from the rational decision making or the project company's policies. The clear decisions should always give the clear conscience. It is the project manager's responsibility to be reliable, fair, honest, and ethical. Misinterpretation of data is one of the things which is least expected or required. The principles of management can be defined as an underlying fundamental law or concept. Therefore, the principles of management are fundamental rules that should be followed for successful management of the project. The nine principles of project management are: formal project management structure, invested and engaged project sponsor, clear and objective goals and outcomes, documented roles and responsibilities, strong change management, risk management, mature value delivery capabilities, performance management baselines, communication plans, formal structures. It is important for projects to have formalized structure, including processes, procedures, and tools. It is hard to control and provide the attention whenever it is required or desired or deserved. A project should have both project charter and project plan, as well as designated project team. This helps in ensuring the priorities and maintaining the promptness to manage the successful project. An effective project sponsor is critical to the success of the project. Sponsors are there to champion the project and to be the spokesperson for the project with the other executives. A strong sponsor can help overcome roadblocks such as the loss of key resources. Having an engaged sponsor makes it easier to communicate progress, escalate issues, and guide stakeholders through decision making processes. Without clear commitment, requirements, or approval criteria, it is very difficult to tell if project is a success or not. For example, you may think that you produce software that does everything that was requested, only to have the customer or end user complain that you left out a critical component. The most common factor behind failed projects is the lack of clear goals. Project requirements and approval criteria should all be determined and documented at the beginning of the project. It is important to ensure that these are reviewed and approved by all key stakeholders, including the sponsor. Maintaining the professional skills is a state of art, and it needs to recognize the importance of continued personal development and education. There are two forms that should be used for documenting and defining the roles and responsibility of everyone involved in the project. The most common one is the RACI or RASCI. It is used to define the responsibility and expectations. R stands for responsible, A stands for accountable, S stands for sign of authority, C stands for consulted, and I stands for involved. In a RACI matrix, team members are listed along the top and tasks are listed along the sides. Each team member is assigned a letter according to the role of each task. For example, if a person is responsible for installing parts, the stakeholder outside of the primary project team, a stakeholder register, is compiled. This helps you to document who your stakeholders are, as well as important information such as the following: communication preferences, contract information, level of influence on the project, engagement level with the project, their roles and responsibility with the company. The code of ethics for a project management is needs to have a well-defined scope to ensure the outcomes meet customers' expectation as discussed earlier. Without a strong change management, a project will suffer a scope creep, which is when scope is project gradually grows beyond the initial project guidelines. For example, team members or stakeholders may want to add additional feature in the product, but if you don't carefully control the changes, you could end up with a really great product that costs twice that you expected and is delivered 6 months late. And higher cost and late delivery both are undesirable in any project management process. Risk management is something which has been discussed for long at various diasporas, with various platforms, with various stakeholders in various countries. Since we cannot execute a project in a bubble, we all face some risk. After all, risk is simply an unexpected event that impacts your project. It can be good or bad. It can affect your resources, technology, or processes. In order to minimize or eliminate the impact that risk will have on your project, it is important to manage the risk. This includes identifying, evaluating, and monitoring the risk. as well as deciding upon action plans to implement if the risk occurs. Your value delivery capacities or capabilities are simply your project tools, process, and procedure that help you deliver value to your customer. This can include your project systems such as scheduling software. It may include your processes such as methodology. The more mature your process or procedures are, the more likely your project will be a success. And last but not the least, communication is one of the areas which is often discussed with lesser severity or lesser intensity. If you have worked in a project management for a while, you may have heard the saying that project management is 90% communication. The success of project requires communication of project activities, risk, issues, status, both within the project team and with other stakeholders. Communication is important for a variety of reasons, including coordinating tasks and schedules, decision making and problem solving, identification and resolving the conflicts, escalating the risk and issues. The importance of ethics in project management is can be discussed as that ethics are important for all organizations and their employees and other stakeholders. They are more important for project managers who execute complex projects and interact with wide variety of stakeholders. Indeed, being ethical and following ethical norms is prerequisite for a project manager who have to practice ethics and observe ethical values or rules. The importance of ethics of management can be seen from the way in which project managers have to bid for projects after full disclosure of their capabilities and capacities. Without resorting to hyperbole or exaggeration and during during the bidding process, the project manager should ensure that they do not employ underhand means to back the project. Bidding and prospecting for projects are primary sources for unethical behavior and unacceptable conduct. There are several allegations of firms and their project managers employing unethical means to back the projects and ensure that their bids are considered before those of their competitors. While some might justify practices such as lobbying, entertaining the clients while by winning and dining them, and offering material and non-material inducements to back the projects as part of the ways of doing business. It needs to remember that once a project is won based on such methods, the rest of the phases of the project are tainted and compromised as the cost incurred for the above mentioned aspects have to recover. This means that the project manager would have to look for the ways in which to cut the corners, otherwise the project will become non-profitable or unviable. Project managers have a wider social responsibility. The point that needs to emphasize is just like any other profession, such as doctors or lawyers, the field of management has a wider obligations towards society and the wider stakeholders, including customers and the members of the society. Therefore, the project management managers cannot simply write off their responsibility towards the stakeholders as yet other expense teams and forget about it. They must proactively seek the normative rules of conduct at all phases of the project, starting with the bidding and ending the projects and closing of the project. Being ethical also means that project managers have environmental and social responsibilities to shoulder. This can be inseparable for overall ambit of ethics and ethical norms that have to be followed. The actual project management and stakeholder management has to be done can be done in the following regard. Update about the compliances and other various environmental norms. At no stage the project manager must hide the information or file data regarding the compliances. Doing so would mean that the project manager is failing not only the rules of conduct but also broader responsibility towards the society. In addition, it is also imperative to point out that there are commercial interests uh, the- in the project, and project managers should abide by the ethical norms. Any exposure or leak of information regarding actual processes leads to detrimental terms of adverse publicity, investigation, court cases, and since we are living in the modern times, so trial by media, which is very detrimental in most of the cases.